presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Ravens coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football, and for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and I, we got the best seats in the house.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, we're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Slot man in motion left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Campbell will be the man in motion. Second down, Jackson. Throw across his body is complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This a 46-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Flowers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll motion over Flowers. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. We're going to go play action with Penix. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is caught. What a throw. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Atlanta. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when
that was beautiful.
Travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense going to take over now for the second time. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the 1st down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
3rd and a yard. Now Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. In motion comes Walker. A design run here with Jackson. A second effort, and he is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll start this one with a 3. Look. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Flowers. On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. Of course, #1 goal, pick up the first down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run in front of him.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On play action, Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Algier. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
No motion over Flowers. Handoff, it's Algier. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like, you find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So, here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Campbell will be the man in motion. Now, Jackson. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 6. Slot receiver headed right. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He'll take this in back at the 16, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
This drive will start on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. To throw is Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. In motion comes Walker. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Whoa! And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go.
Now garbage assy.
He's able to pick up the first down and some.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. There he goes again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Third down, 3 to go. Campbell will be the man in motion. Play action now. Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able
Let's
to
go.
outrun the rest of those guys.
Pick six.
Himself, taking it all the way back for 6.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17 to 10. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we are at halftime here in the Super Bowl. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. The halftime show wrapping up. It's just about time for the final half of football this season as we send you back out to the Super Bowl and Mike Tirico.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. We'll try the right side with Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. Play action. It's Penix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On third down, Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
I know.
Whoever is clicking on and off to watch my stream, just stay off the stream.
There's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Give on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. Adisa Isaac there to bring him down.
I know it's the same dude.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Look at the big guy rumble. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They run over center with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. On second down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson. Football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Flowers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Atlanta. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, it's Robinson. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now Penix to throw on second down. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
On play action, Penix. He's going to let this one go deep.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Pitts is the man in motion. And here's Bijan. They get 15 on that game. First down, Atlanta.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On the give, this is Algier. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll motion over Flowers. On set. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Ravens has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get that complete to Ross. And will mark him down just shy of the 40.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's a designed run. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on designed quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Get these 3 points.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. We'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So,
and he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
No motion over Flowers. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Falcons. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. Still on the move. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 5. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man, that's Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give up the middle to Algier. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Throwing Jackson. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Jackson now on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
I had a chance to swat and he gives me a tackle SMH.
Jackson up top again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go again with Robinson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much
GG Ravens.
As they'll take a knee. And the Falcons have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.